Welcome back. Very good afternoon. And starting by expressing our deep apologies for being a bit late to start the live streaming because of the technical issues, because of some technical issues. The power cut out in this venue. Meanwhile, Laila Cricket Club, they have just lost their first wicket on 47. 6.3 overs have been bowled. Fire has been Sajja. Outside edge, and it will run away for a boundary. No, it didn't. Good fielding, very good fielding from the fielder at the deep. A couple of runs for the batters. Abir got off the mark, but really full marks to the fielder out there. Fielding at deep third man, he had to cover a lot of ground to the left, which is his wrong side. As we saw, he threw the ball with his right arm. That single brings up the 50 for Laila Cricket Club. 50 for 1 after 7. Fifty for 1. Asif. Arifur Rahman Asif, the left arm spinner, will start the new over. His first over. Oh, just a bit short on the fourth stump corridor. Abir wanted to hit really hard rather than timing the ball. There are ample spaces, ample gaps through the offside. Well bowled. These deliveries are really difficult to hit it out of the ground in this format of the game. Batters are always looking for opportunities to go for 4s or 6s. This is the final game today. We have seen in the previous game in fact in both of the games today, chasing team won. RCC SPZ Gladiators, they are bowling now. In the previous game, the other team from the same group, RCC SPZ, from the same owner, I should say, RCC SPZ Legends, they won comprehensively, chasing 118 in no time. Laila Cricket Club, a formidable side to beat. Meanwhile, Asif bowled a quiet over, only 2 of it after 8.52 for 2, 52 for 1. Fire has been charged. into his third over. Oh, that kept low. It was a wild swing from the batter, though Rakib Ahmed. He didn't have any idea where the ball was going. Even if it didn't keep low, it was a bad shot. Poor choice of shot. Once again trying to play the same shot this time. He was targeting the mid-wicket region, though it went towards the long on. He is getting a bit frustrated. 21 he scored so far. Played 18 deliveries, which is not the best innings for last man stands cricket. Good bowling. Very good bowling from Fayaz. He is trying to watch the batter closely till the last moment and then trying to adjust the lines, the lengths, which is a sign of a really intelligent bowler. Down the wicket, the connection is great and it is big enough to go for a maximum. Rakib Ahmed finally connecting one. He realized that the bowler is not providing any pace behind the delivery, so he has to come out of the ground. Brilliant hit. That was needed for the batting side. Once again, this time it's coming towards the combox. Muller it was trying to grab the ball. It touched his fingers. One bounce, 4. And my co-commentator Alif Tasnim, he was running for his life. After 9, 64 for 1. All curtailed match today. First game we had 16 overs per innings game. In the second game we had 17 overs per innings. Thankfully, the RCC SPZ legends, they finished the game really quickly. That is why we could start this game on time. Still, this is an 18 over per innings game. That means at exactly halfway in this innings, Laila Cricket Club, they have 64 runs for 1. Now the last 9 overs will be bowled from the far end. Asif bowled a brilliant first over to open his spell, considered only 2 runs. Rakib Ahmed plays a slog sweep. Good work done by the fielder at deep. He was waiting for the turn away from him. Muller, I believe it was. Yes. Asif is bowling really a good line. The length has been perfect so far. Not too full, not too short, just pitching at around the good length areas. Is not providing much pace behind the ball for the batters to work with. It was an edgy shot and it will go for a boundary. A productive edge. And from now on, Laila Cricket Club, they would love to see at least one boundary each over. They have wickets in hand. That is a big plus. 70 already on the board. We are into the 10th over. 8 to go after this. So they will be targeting around 140 or more. They wanted the second, but this time a very good job done by Shaun at deep third. Certainly he saved a single on that occasion. 71 for 1. This is the premier stage of the last man stands tournament. Good hit, straight as an arrow, one bounce 4 into the side screen. That's the second boundary and a really productive over for the batting team. 11 of it after 10, 75 for 1. And when the play will resume in the next over, there will be change in the com box. We will hear Alif Tasnim.
Thank you so much, Sajjad. After 10 at 75 for 1, Laila Cricket Club, and they will be eyeing for a colossal total since it's the match of the Premier Division. Raihan Rahman Sabbir is back for his second over. Just past the outside edge. It was short and wide. Abir was looking to play a cut shot because there was a gap at backward point. Welcome back, everyone, and expressing deep apologies to the viewers of Last Man Stands Bangladesh for not being able to be with you for the last few overs. After the technical issues, we are back. It's 92 for 4. Riajul Huda just pushes it through the offside and gets a single. Mamun Shardar and Riajul Huda are the batters who are in the middle for Laila Cricket Club. SPZ Gladiators have put up a decent performance in terms of bowling, but they have to end things well. On the pads, clipped in the gap as well, goes all the way for a boundary. Easy picking for a batter like Riajul Huda. And there was a big gap as well between deep fine leg and deep mid wicket. So he got that vacant pawn to thread the ball and earn himself 4 runs. They're heading towards the 100. Laila CC. That's cut, but not in front of square. There is a bit of protection, and the fielder saves 3 runs. But that was a good looking stroke from Riazul Huda once again. If you offer room against Huda, he will not let you go. Cracked, but we'll find the fielder. $100 on the board for Laila Cricket Club on the 15th over, but it doesn't seem like they will be scoring a mammoth total. This is the third and the final game of the day. Oh, quite close to the stumps. After 15, it's 100 for 4. So it's Maidul Islam who is been brought back. Is known for his capacity of generating pace and bounce. A tall fast bowler. Was known for playing tape ball cricket. He started his journey with leather ball with last man stands, and now he is a formidable fast bowler for his side. Top edge. Oh, just away from the keeper. For a moment, I thought the keeper was in contention, but it wasn't within his reach. Mamun Shorter played a whimsical stroke, but no damage done, fortunately. 3 overs left. The batters will have to play their heart out. And shots like these will make things way better for Laila CC. Absolutely a loosener from Maidul Islam. It was short and a pace of delivery as well, hence easy pickings for Riazul Huda Razi. He goes to the onside, he goes to the cap and finds himself 4 runs once again. Perhaps he's going to be the batter on whom Laila Cricket Club will rely on for the death overs. Wide. Maidul is really feeling the heat after being hit for a 4. He's bowled wide way outside the off stump, so he has to work on his channel once again. That's the second bite. Alright, it's a no ball, my words. That's rather rubbing salt into the wound. free hit as a result, and Mamun Shardar will be facing the free hit ball. Wow! A free hit which has been thumped out of the ground, and the ball has gone miles, completely disappeared into the blue sky. A strike and a half from Mamun Shardar to end an expensive over from Maidul Islam. In fact, that's not the end. A ball remaining. There was a no ball. As a result, an extra ball has to be bowled. "16 runs from this Maidul Islam over. He will be frustrated. After 16, it's 116 for 4. Mohammad Yasin Bhuiya is for the penultimate over, and he's been hit for a single. Good work from the fielder in the deep to keep it within a single. Mamun Shardar has played a swashbuckling shot in the last delivery of the last over, so he would love to start from where he left off. He goes again and finds 4. Yasin was eyeing for a Yorker perhaps. Instead, that became a low full toss, and the toll has been cashed by Mamun. He went backward of square, and the fielder from deep third didn't have any chance to stop the ball. It's an auspicious start for Laila CC in the penultimate over. They would love to keep this rate going and score at least something around 140 to post a challenge to SPZ Gladiators. Otherwise, this may turn into an one-sided affair. After being hit for a 4, Yasin just getting his field fixed, moving the fielders from one position to the other. Fuller driven straight to the fielder at cover. Yasin is trying to keep things as tight as possible for the Laila batters, eyeing that block hole and trying to hit that zone. But he failed on the second delivery. But apart from that, he's done everything right on the third one. Perhaps he's going to try the same thing once again. He does, but it's been belted out of the park. Wow! That had wings on it to fly all the way for 6. Once again, it's Riazul Huda, who had a lot of things to say with his bat. And he completely spoils this penultimate over from Yasin. 12 runs already with this 6, and still a ball to be bowled. Laila CC are having a move on. A single to end. Oops, oops, oops. This is not accepted. The bowler was firmly disappointed. A misfield really allowed the batters to steal one more run, and that makes the score 130 after 17 in loss of 4 wickets. Short, hooked, keeper under it. He doesn't get to the ball. Just away from the keeper. He really tried with his whole heart, dived in front, then again, couldn't really get the reach.
Abul Hussein bowling his first over. The Gladiators, they'd love to see Muller reaching his 50 and then retiring. That will reserve his wicket for the last if needed. Good bowling from Abul Hussein, beg your pardon. He saw Muller coming down the wicket and bowled it a bit wide away from the batter, and Muller really had to reach for that and he couldn't connect. Bowled him! That's a huge wicket! Muller playing across the line, which was not the correct decision. It was a slower delivery as well from Abul, and you can see from the celebration how important, how big the wicket was. Muller has to depart for 36, and when he will be watching the replay of his dismissal, he will not be very pleased about it. Playing across the line, yes, he's been frustrated. He knows how valuable his wicket was, but the Gladiators, they are right back into this game with that wicket, 63 for 2. What a timely breakthrough Abul Hussein provided for his team. Muller was really looking dangerous. He is now back in the hut. And what an over Abul Hussein is bowling. Only one ball to go. Considered only 2 runs. Now Fayez will hold the key. He is on the non-striking end though. Excellent over from Abul Hussein. The first one he bowled, gave away 3, picked up a wicket after 9, 64 for 2. Halfway of the innings is gone. There will be a change of ends and there will be a change in the voices as well. Welcoming Alif Tasnim.
Thank you so much, Ajat. It's 64 for 2. SPZ Gladiators. Down the leg. A white call from the umpire Mushfiq Nital. SPZ needs 76 from 45. on the pads, clipped, just for a single only. This is the game of the Premier Division of Last Man Stands Dhaka League, where two formidable sides, SPZ Gladiators and Laila Cricket Club, are facing each other. Laila Cricket Club has been the champion of Last Man Stands Bangladesh previously. It will just be a single from Fayyaz bin Sajjad. Has been in the middle for a long time, Fayyaz, the opening batter for SPZ Gladiators. He's got that experience and class of batting. Has to play a role if SPZ wants to clinch the victory against Laila. Oh, innovation! It's gone for 6! Wow! See how sweet the connection was. He got himself to the convenient position for playing that shot, Rakib Hassan Rabbi, and the connection of the blade was really nice. And that was also was towards us, just adjust into the comp box. And that zone of the ground is not the longest as well, hence Rabbi took the full advantage of that short boundary. 68 to get from the last 42. On the up, driven in the cap as well, but fielder will intervene and save a couple of runs, but they're coming back for the second run. This is really good piece of running between the wickets. Rabbi and Fayyaz bin Sajjad are really trying to get the pendulum in their favor. 66 from 41. It's very much gettable. For a team like SPZ Gladiators, it should be a meat and drink. But they have to make sure they're performing well and outperforming the Laila CC bowlers. Straight to the cover. A single to complete the 10th. It's 76 for 2. Abul Hussain has been brought back. Has bowled a brilliant first over. 3 runs and a wicket. Starts off well. Rabbi fails to find a single and a precious dot ball for Laila CC, because every dot will really mount the pressure on SPZ Gladiators. Wow, this is really good bowling. Stump to stump, fuller, tight for the batters to score runs against. Perhaps he's going to be the go-to bowler for Laila CC in the death overs. Oh, Well bowled. Completely deceived Rabbi once again. The batters are having a little chat in the middle. Fayaz perhaps suggesting Rabbi to bother less, just pick up a single and bring him back on the striking end. Short, down the leg, wide. Rabbi will be grumpy with himself because he had that opportunity of punishing the ball, but he missed it completely. Down the leg, it brushed the pads and will be four. No, it hasn't brushed the pad. Perhaps it has, but it was bat first from Rabbi. In the gap, and they're coming back for the second run. After 11, it's 83 for 2. So it's Riyajul Huda for the next over. Has gave away 8 runs from his first. Hit straight back to the bowler. The focus for Laila Cricket Club should be to maximize the gap between run and the ball. And for doing so, they have to produce as many dots as possible. And that will really create more pressure on SPZ. Fayaz bin Sajjad gets beaten. It's even Steven now between SPZ Gladiators and Laila CC, but Laila has to bowl well. Has to hit the right zones while bowling for trapping the batters. Top edge, but will land safely. Straight to the fielder at deep cover. Just will be a single. The Laila CC bowlers won't be bothered about the singles though, because they have to prevent the boundaries, which they are doing now. 56 of 31. That's cracked straight down the ground and beats the fielder as well for 4. Eventually, it's Fayaz bin Sajjad who cuts loose and finds the much needed boundary for SPZ. After 12, it's 89 for 2. "30 balls, 52 runs to get." Pulled him! It's Abul Hossain who gets the wicket of Rabbi, and he is thoroughly frustrated. It's 89 for 3. Mohammad Yasin Bhuiya replaces Rabbi in the middle. He drives it on the up and gets a single. A good take, in my opinion, because when you are the new batter, it's better to keep the set batter at the striking end as much as possible. If you can go right from the word go, it's better. But if you can't, then give the other batter the option for playing the big hits. Pulled him! Well, 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 it's the second wicket for Abul Hossain of this over. And all the Laila players will be over the moon. Abul Hussein is the center of attention and celebration. All the players just rush through him. SPZ Gladiators lose their fourth. It's 91 for 4. A single to complete the 13. It's 92 for 4. Rakib Ahmed bowls against Raihan Rahman Sabir, who's just arrived in the middle. 47 runs required from 22 balls. Defended just for a single. So SPZ now has to bat with the rate of 200. 23 balls left, 46 runs needed. It's Fayaz bin Sajjad who has to play a massive role in this run chase. Armour from round the wicket. Fayaz backs away and pushes just for a single. Oh, that's a cracking stroke. It's gone all the way for 6. And the team 100 comes up for SPZ Gladiators. The first big strike from Sabbir, and he really bludgeons the ball. He applied the full force behind that shot, and the connection was as sweet as honey. After 14, it's 103 for 4. Thirty-eight runs needed from the final 20. It's going to be Abul Hussain, the star bowler from Laila CC side. 3 overs, 9 runs, and 3 crucial wickets. His 2-wicket over has really turned the complexion of the game in favor of Laila CC. Starts off with a slower. He has been prolific throughout the game, has a mammoth impact for bringing Laila CC back in this defending. Not in the gap, we'll find the fielder. It's Fayaz bin Sajjad who needs to cut loose. He can't really take more balls to settle in. 25 from 21, already a steady knock. But this is the right moment where he can shift the gear and play some big stroke. Well bowled. Excellent bowling this is from Abul. Keeping no option for Fayaz rather than take a single and change the strike. The ball was shaping in, at the same time hitting the Yorker length. Fayaz had nothing to do about that apart from taking a single and rotating the strike. It's 105 for 4. 36 to catch from the last 17. It was pacey, although the keeper was down the wicket. Just a single, but what a spell this is turning out to be from Abul Hussain. Just a ball to go, 12 runs, 3 crucial wickets. This is exquisite in one word. Great demonstration of fast bowling from this lad. That's well placed. In between two fielders, it will run away for a boundary. A welcome one for SPZ and SPZ Gladiators. And this has really made the complexion easier for them. Abul will be firmly disappointed, but it's a very good spell. 16 runs only. 3 wickets beside his name. After 15, 110 for 4. The Gladiators. That's in the gap, and it goes all the way for a boundary. It's 114 for 4. SPZ Gladiators are slowly getting the grip once again. Should be an easy couple. And Paul didn't have enough pace to bisect those two fielders, but a couple has been fetched easily. 116 for 4. $25 to get from the last 13. It's still even Steven for both the sides. They have the opportunity of winning, but certainly it's SPZ who has more opportunity than Laila CC. A pressure start, well bowled. Where was he, Abir? Has been introduced on the 16th over of this match when it's an 18 over match, curtailed one in LMS. Has been bowling well, but why wasn't he introduced earlier in this game? I have no answer of this question. The skipper of Laila perhaps knows it, but he should have brought earlier. Well bowled once again, but that's in the gap. 2 men are converging. And one of them intervenes to stop the boundary, but a couple of runs once again. Oh my goodness. It's a fumble from the keeper, but fortunately that doesn't cost any extra run. "23 runs, 12 balls. Laila needs a wicket. They need a wicket badly for turning things in their favor. Wow! A cracking stroke, but the fielder does well. Yes, there was a bit of fumble, Then again, he's done well. After 16, it's 120 for 4 and 21 runs to get from the last 10 deliveries. It's 120 for 4. The Gladiators need 21 runs. Laila have to defend 21. Nicely played, but will be straight to the fielder. The batters are coming back for the second. This can be tight, but they have done it. There was a slight confusion between the batters whether to go for the second run or not. Eventually, they decided for the second run and they made it as well. It's Fayaz bin Sajjad who has to play the key role here. 32 from 24. Playing for a long time in the middle. Has got all the experience. Gets the inside part of the bat, but will just be a single. Fayaz was one of the members of the LMS Bangladesh national team as well in the first edition of LMS World Cup back in 2019. Wasn't in the last team, but he's got that talent, that experience of playing LMS cricket for a long period of time. The Gladiators will be expecting the proper usage of that capacity and prowess. Short. Sabbir gets beaten. That's a good ball from Riyajul Huda. 18 runs to get from the last 7. It's going down to the wire and it's turning out to be a cliffhanger of a match. Wow! He gets one out of the screws. Rahan Rahman Sabbir has sent it way back out of the park for half a dozen. Where did that come from? All of a sudden, a short delivery and that's been banged for 6. Once again, the game turns in favor of SPZ and they need 12 from the last 6. And if Sabbir can play another shot like this, it's going to be a walk in the park for the Gladiators. Bowled! Riyajul Huda gets his revenge and removes Sabbir from the equation. The turns and the twists are persistent in this match. And 12 runs to get from the last over. After 17, it's 129 for 5. Right, the final over begins. The ultimate one will be done by Tawhidul Islam Akash. Fayaz is on strike. Oh, well bowled! Right at the block hole, away from the off stump as well. Fayaz fails to connect. And it's a dot for Laila CC. A precious dot, a priceless dot. And 12 runs to get from the final 4. Fayaz has to hit a boundary or a 6 in this ball. Wow, this is excellent. Fayaz had no answer against that. Almost a Xerox copy of the last delivery. Slightly wide outside the off stump and hitting the Yorker length. .12 to get from the final 3. Remember, there is an opportunity of home run as well. Full toss! It's a no ball! What have you done, Tawhidul Islam Akash? Fayaz fails to take the full toe, but it's a free hit, which means the new batter, Arifur Rahman Asif, will have the opportunity of taking the advantage of the free hit. It's all happening. It's all happening here at PKSP Ground 1. The third and the final match of the day had everything to entertain the audience, the players and the commentators as well. Shuffles across, does Asif. Can't really take the full toll of the free hit. 9 runs to get from the last 2. Remember, it's possible in LMS to get 9 runs from even a single delivery if that's the final ball of this innings. Home run is the option for the batter to go. Fuller, straight back to the bowler. It's a dot once again. Fayaz bin Sajjad can't hit a boundary in the final over. But what an over it has turned out to be for Laila Cricket Club. Akash has been really impressive. A dream of an over for any fast bowler to bowl at the death overs and really keeping the batters tied. Nine runs from one ball might be impossible in regular cricket, but in LMS there is possibility. The only way is to hit a 6 and earn 12 runs in return. As it's going to be the final ball of this innings. If the ball goes for a 6, it will be 12. Akash will be looking for another Yorker, but if that becomes a low full toss, Fayaz may take that opportunity. Changes in terms of the field position. The fielders are being shuffled. Whatever you do, don't bowl a low full toss. Last ball, 9 runs to get. It's possible if the ball goes for 6. It will be 12. Akash gets underway. It's Fuller. Straight to the fielder just for a single. Fayaz can't really take the final run even. Or does he? Yes, he has taken, but that's it. It's an excellent last over from Tawhidul Akash. And he's really clinched the victory for Laila CC by 7 runs. It was a humdinger of a contest between these two formidable sides. And this brings the end of the live coverage of the day. Thank you so much everyone for joining us and watching. We will be right back next week. Till then, stay safe and goodbye.